on mobile, which is probably the reason, just the connection issue.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So what are you gonna do?
I'll use rocket hammer.
Okay.
And just middle coffin closest to it.
All right. You're just gonna smash it.
Yeah.
Okay. You smash the coffin, and you destroy a coffin. You completely destroy the coffin, and it falls to the ground in an empty hunk of wood. And you've ruined a perfectly good coffin. The Undertaker is going to be very displeased. I have half a mind to have Dr. Paul Bear just run in and he's like, oh, no. The Undertaker
he can talk to the hammer. I guess repeat that action with the next one.
Okay. All right, so this time roll damage.
Okay. So it's 2 d12 plus 5.
Okay.
Plus 5. Roll 22 total.
Okay, what was your end result?
22.
22. Okay, perfect. This time you come in, you smash the top of the coffin. It shatters and like busts off. The sides of the coffin break off, and underneath, wrapped up like this, is like with its hands across its chest, is one of the vampires you just fought. Your hammer comes down on its head and freaking Gallagher's it. Smashes it like a watermelon. Its head explodes all over the place. Its arms lurch up like this and stiffen and stop moving.
Aha! I knew it.
Congratulations, you've killed a vampire.
Next.
Okay.
Repeat the action.
All right, roll your damage.
Roll. Only 8.
Only 8? Okay, you smash through. You smash through. This time you... What's your total damage?
So it was a 1, a 2, plus 5. I don't know if that one mattered, since it's only for damage.
Whatever you're doing, just tell me the total damage.
Okay, 8.
It has 8 total. Okay, you smash through the coffin this time. This time you don't destroy the entire coffin. You just kind of shatter. You shatter like the door that opens up and like part of the side. And this time you come down on the other vampire's side right here, and you hear a sickening noise, and you break some of its ribs and smash into it, and it grimaces a little bit. But it doesn't. It's like once you move your hammer off, you notice that the part of where you smashed in begins to heal. So, Venom, would you like to do anything?
What's going on?
Your friend Reinhart is smashing coffins and the vampires inside of them.
Okay, so what's around me right now?
There's a vampire that your friend that is lying in a coffin like this with its hands across its face, and he just smashed the side of it with a hammer like this, and it grimaced, and the wound appears to be healing itself. It's got its arms broken back like this, but it's suddenly kind of snapping back into place, and the ribs are starting to heal.
I'm gonna try and kill it.
Okay, how are you going to kill it?
Punch it.
How are you going to kill it?
Oh boy. Okay.
I think you should kill it with kindness.
I'm gonna cleave it.
How are you going to cleave it? Cleave it is a thing that you do when you attack things. You drop something and you hit the thing next to it. You need to tell me how you're going to attack it. You have a series of attacks. You could also try something different that's not even listed there, but you need to tell me exactly what you're going to do.
Don't overcomplicate it, just punch it.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna cleave it.
Cleaving is not an attack. Cleaving is something that happens when you hit something and you drop it and you go attack an adjacent opponent. You have one opponent. You need to tell me what you're going to do to this character. Are you going to punch it? Are you going to bite it? Are you going to use your tentacles on it? Are you going to use your webbing on it? Are you going to take a piece of wood and stab it with as a stick? Or are you going to do something else? You need to give me. You cannot say cleave. Cleaving does not work. You need to be more. Tell me what you're going to do.
Okay, I'll bite it.
You're going to bite it?
Yeah.
Okay, roll your bite damage. Or
What kind of world are we in?
okay, hold on.
8.
Okay, your
And
bite
the thing
damage.
is 53.
Okay, hold on. You deal 9 bite damage. That's how much you
9.
do. Okay. All right, where? Okay, tell me. This is just more for flavor than anything else. Where do you bite it?
Bite his head.
Okay, you bite his head. You bite his head and rip off a chunk of his head like so, and like the skin and part of the bone rip off, and you see this unconscious form of creature that howls as skin and blood oozes off, and there's like a wide-eyed eye and like, you know, just a fresh bone of the skull and a big teeth coming out of the fangs, and it's howling but unable to move. It's like but it's still alive, and it's starting to heal. Its face appears to be regrowing. Reinhart, what are you gonna do?
Let's try another hammer.
Always get what you want. You can't. Sorry, go ahead.
One hammer isn't enough. We'll try another one.
Okay. You just gonna hit the hammer?
Yeah, just hammer the hammer.
Okay, do your damage.
Okay. 25.
25 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, you go melon crazy. It's like, it's starting to heal. Just, you want some new eyes? You got them. Splat. You splat his head over the place. It lurches up, stiffens. The vampires are dead.
All right. Nice.
Congratulations, you have killed the 2 vampires.
Nice.
Now what are you going to do? If Genji were here,
Go back and tell the lady we rescued that we killed 2 vampires.
Okay. Say that one more.
Back and inform her. Go back and inform her that she has been avenged.
Okay. All right. So you guys come back out, and you say that we have killed the vampires. You have been avenged. And it's like, thank you. I appreciate it. But it will not be over until Darina Saran dies. Her and her mother, Irene. Darina has taken over my castle, and she's ruling it over. Those vampires were her creations. She must die. She's taken over all of Zithmore Kane.
All right. Lead the way.
I cannot, like, do you not have a cleric? Do you not have someone that can heal me? I'm exhausted. Yeah, Spider-Man chimed up. Yeah, she looks like she's in bad shape, man. I don't feel comfortable, like, sending her in.
Do you know how to get rid of the rune barrier then?
This is a spell that Darina has cast over the entire fortress. It keeps out, it prevents anyone who does not seethe with the energies of chaos and evil out. Unfortunately, I'm not a wizard. A wizard may be able to break the spell and to dispel it permanently, but no. I'm a cleric, but Loth has fallen silent. Some say that she has abandoned us. And Lorala looks over. Take heart, says the Sigmar Kane. Our goddess Loth hasn't forsaken us. We know not where she is, but she's out there, and we will avenge her against these murderous dogs. So.
All right. Can you give us direction? Can you give us directions while our friends over there take you to a place to heal?
Yes, I can. If you go to your left here, you will find yourself in another another room that leads up to one of the higher levels. If you keep going and you make a right, you'll find yourself in another room. Take the left door. There's a long hallway, and then make a right through that doorway. and then you will be able to find her throne room. But I must warn you, she is laden this place with a lot of monsters and many monsters and traps. I don't even know exactly what's ahead. Who knows? That all manner of beasts, even more horrible than we normally interact with, have taken here. And I've been down here for days being tortured by those two. So I don't know exactly what you'll encounter. But I wish I joined you, but I'm weak. I need a weapon. I need a sword, and I need some blood back.
Okay.
Yeah. You're at Venom. You're at Blood. So Venom has healing factor. So like we now have. Yeah, so you're back up to like I think is what you're at. Your total. Yeah. All right. So Spider-Man's like, okay. I guess we're gonna take them back to town. Lorala's like, Lorala's like back to town. You want me to go up to the? You want us to go up to the surface with you humans? And I'm like, there's no reason. We can go back to my cave. She'll be safe over there. She can rest up over there for the time being. It's like, well, I can make sure you guys be safe in the surface. It's like, like that's a sick Vortain even looks like I do neither. No, we'd rather not. We'd not prefer not to go up to your surface with your son and your high elves and other things. Don't be mistaken. We do appreciate you helping us now, but this is your world's about as dangerous as you would find our world to yourselves. So we could. Lorala basically says we can go back to my cave. She should be safe there. She can rest there. So. What are you two gonna advise them to go anywhere, or are you gonna trust them for the time being?
I will leave that decision to Spidey. Seems like he knows best on this stuff. I will start following her direction.
Spider-Man just scratched the back of his head. It's like, I feel much more comfortable going back to the surface. But, alright, fine. Either way, Lorala. Lorala starts picking up Dessa, Sigmar Kane, and lifts her up, and she starts flying backwards the way you guys came across the spider web. Spider-Man starts web lining after them, and it's like, okay, Venom, remember, the cave that we found her at will be there. So if you guys run into trouble, head back there. All right?
Okay.
All right. See you later, buddy. And he web lines away. And there. Okay, and you are going to head to your you start heading this way. Alright, so there's not really much different to I mean, unless you want to go up the freaking web line. But hang on. Alright. What?
These S38s.
Yeah, so you come to another S38. It's the same as this before. There's a web ladder that leads up. You guys want to in the end there? Or you just want to move on to the next one?
No.
Okay. All right, you move in the next room, and there's a doorway. And I need to look up the doorway. So. All right. That's where you want. Okay, you guys just open this. There's a big door. Do you guys open the door? Okay. Enormous, lurid tapestries featuring grisly deaths and walking corpses line most of the walls of this large room. Near one wall stands a massive stone block draped with black silk and adorned with silver candelabras, silver bowls, and a silver-handled dagger. And hold on just a moment.
We examine the tapestry.
Yes. Hold on just a minute.
What is different besides the tapestry?
Hang on just a minute. Let me finish reading quick.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay. It's not so much. It's not so much that I was going to say something. I just need to read something. All right. There's two more. There's three more things in this room aside from that. You see another what appears to be a drow man, like standing in the center of the room, and standing on the walls appear to be well, you actually, yeah, you've both seen these. You've Reinhart way back, if you recall, when you were in Catacombs, there was the hole in the ground that led down to the big room where you found the drow outpost. But before that, there was a wall that you broke down, and in that room there was these creatures that were like its torso was of a normal drow, but its lower body was a spider. You see a couple of those on the walls, and just kind of like literally walking on the walls, and they all kind of turn and look at you upon you moving in. So before you examine the tapestries, I would roll a check.
I rolled 10. My addition's 4, so 13.
Reinhardt 17 and 10. Okay. One of the guys goes before you at 22. Stop that. Stop it. Okay. And the other guy rolled an 18. I don't know what his initiative bonus is. Appendix 1. All right. Plus 8, so they have a 26. Okay, there goes. Alright. Okay, Reinhart. How do I do that? Hold on. Oh no, I could just. All right. The Driders, the big spider body things, they look to you upon you coming in, and they roar at you like. Their mouths open up, and two things you notice. First of all, it opens up like they look like ordinary drow normally, but this one, its mouth like rips open in more like a sort of bug-like fashion, and in underneath all of it, you notice like a larger series of like unusually sharp fangs, and its eyes are glowing red. It looks different than the ones that you fought before in the catacombs. This one looks unnatural, and it skitters towards you, and it's going to run up, and it's going to attack you twice with its claws, and it's going to try to bite you. So,
Okay.
So 19. It crits on one of its claws. And the claws are from the spider legs, basically. And it's going to bite. And it's 20. And you have a 19 AC. So, let's see. Hits you all 3 times. 2 times with the claws, and it's going to bite you. Stop taking snapshots. Fucking damn stupid thing. God. 1d8 plus 5. Oh, this isn't good. This is not good at all. Alright, 10 damage, 6 damage. Okay, you take 18 damage from the claws, so it's reduced by half, so you take 8 damage. So you're now at 181. However, when the claws stab into you, you feel that same woozy feeling you saw before when that vampire punched you. You feel your life force being sapped away from you. And you have lost 4 negatives. So you now are technically level 16. Let's see. And take a look at your character sheet. So 48. So you lose another 8 points. So all right, so health-wise, you're at 133. And the bite, yeah. The bite deals 1d6 plus 2. Three damage, it's piercing, so you take 1 damage from that. So you're at 132. And it has other stuff it does as well, so Drider hits with its bite attack, it latches onto the opponent's body and begins draining blood. The same round attached Drider, AC is 21, blood drain. Okay. You also lose 3 constitution as it's starting to drain blood. So you have a 16 constitution left. And I'm already doing a lot of like stat effects on you, so I'm not gonna like I'm not going to do all the things I could do right now. Hurting you was, I'm already doing enough with this thing. But yeah, so basically, it's come to clawed the crap out of you, drained you, and it's biting you, and you feel it draining your blood. The second one is going to target Venom, and it might do the same thing. Let me take a look at what other things it can do. It's already pretty sick. Spell-like ability, energy, great spell-like abilities. Let me take a look. All right. Actually, you know what? I'll tell you what. Do a Constitution save quick.
Constitution save?
Yeah.
So that'd be plus details.
Yeah. That is successful. Do one time.
Okay. Well,
12 total.
for the second one, yes.
Okay. All right. So you actually took one negative level. So you're at level 19 instead. Your hit points are instead are 156. So yeah. So you actually have not. You've taken 3 negative levels overall. And so it's not as bad. It's not as bad as that. Spell-like abilities. Okay. The other one starts casting some spell, and the entire room is engulfed in darkness. Nobody can see anything. You guys are in total darkness now. And the last dude is. He did something different than he said. Venom. Batting is going to happen to your butt. Specifically your butt.
What? No!
Shit. Okay. Yeah, you need a strength check.
Again?
Strength check.
I also give them a disadvantage when they're attacking ally next.
They are at disadvantage. That's a good point. Ooh. If it was advantage, I would have made it. All right. What was your check, Alex?
X.
Say
X.
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 I need a number.
6.
Thank you. Okay. Actually, all right. Total.
That's what happened, metal.
Okay, you have plus 26 to your strength. Remember.
So
32. Okay, man. You feel someone trying to grab you and you push them off. So now it is Reinhardt's turn. Reinhardt, what do you do? You can't see anything, but you can feel a giant monster drinking blood from you, and you don't like it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. So the in right now, or did they already take it out?
What's that?
Did they take the claw pins or whatever out of the Is that still stuck in the block?
They stabbed you in the claw twice, and now the one bit you, but it's still bite with attached to you.
Okay. Well, first thing first, I guess I'll attempt to break that out, work it off.
Let me see.
But you need 2 minutes right there.
Okay. 27.
Alright,
Come take
you have pushed whatever that thing was off of your body. And the only action you can take right now, but you can move if you like.
And I attempt to put up my shield.
You can't do an action right now, but you can move.
And it's not listed under actions, so I wasn't sure if I could or not. So I was asking.
Take a look. Oh, Bill Rebane. We'll be right back.